Hey, so I've got it written up here on the board. Just the L-shaped one is what I'm going to start with. And then I've got the three figures, and then we're going to work through how many have each set of chairs. The first thing I noticed is that for this one, it is an nth term, but instead of referring to this as figure 1, figure 2, and figure 3, it's asking the chairs assigned to the tables. So the number of tables is representative of your n. So in this case, n would be 3, n would be 5, and n would be 7. And so that being said, if we just work through it that way, the number of tables that have 0 chairs, and all of these are 0, because we're assuming that on each side of these squares, there's a chair. So every one of these has a side, so there's none with 0 chairs. So we know that this is always going to be 0. The number of ones with 1 chair, if we look through, this one has, none of them have 1 chair. Same thing here, none of them have 1 chair, so on and so forth. So that is also 0. We look at the numbers that have 2 chairs. In this one, we have 1 right here in the corner. In this one, we have 3. This one, this one, and this one. So in this one, naturally, we have 5. So it goes up by 2 each time and starts at starts at 1, goes up by 2 each time. So that one is going to be an nth term that we have to figure out. The same thing with 3 chairs. 3 chairs, it starts at 2, and then this one's 2, this one's 2, and so it's always, 3 chairs are always 2. So now we know that these are 0, so they're irrelevant. This is our nth term that we need to figure out, and we're going to have a static 2 tables with 3 chairs each on them at the end. Okay, so in this first one, if our n is equal to 3, and we have 1 table with 3 chairs, or 2 chairs, excuse me, and then in the second one, our n is equal to 5, and now we have 3 chairs, and in this one, our n is equal to 7, and now we have 5 chairs. So we see that every time we're going through, our number of tables with 2 chairs is always 2 less than our total number of tables. So we're going to make this n minus 2. Okay, so for our unsimplified expression, we're just going to take this data and plug it into an expression without combining like terms or factoring or any of that. So there are always 0 tables or 0 chairs at 0 tables. So 0 times 0 is 0. We don't have to worry about it. 1 chair times 0 tables, which is going to look like this. 1 times 0 plus 2 chairs at n minus 2 tables. So we have 2 times n minus 2 plus 3 chairs at 2 tables always. So that's going to be 3 times 2. Sorry, I ran out of room. And that's your unsimplified expression, is just this all the way across the board. Once you simplify that, all you should do is break down. 1 times 0 is 0, so we don't have to worry about it. 2n minus 2 is the same as saying 2n minus 4 plus 3 times 2 is 6. So 2n minus 2 plus 6 is plus 4. And that's it for the L-shaped one. Really quick, I did math wrong. 2n minus 2 is 2n minus 4, and then plus 6. Plus 2.